Good morning. Welcome wherever you are. This is your brother again, sharing my life in Germany. And this morning I'm going for a walk. But as I take my walk, I will provoke your mind, provoke your thinking, and let's see where it takes us. So one of the things that I want to share with you guys is, or the topic of today is, come to Germany on your own risk. What does this mean? Let's see. So Germany is one country in Europe, I think, which is very, very strict about healthy. So each person works in this country is by law required to have a health insurance, and this is so important because if you go to the hospitals and pay the bills on your own, it's very, very expensive. So I guess the government had to put in some strategies and laws that anyone who lives here or a resident here and who goes to work is required by law to pay a certain percentage, and then also your employer pays a certain percentage towards your health insurance. And this, I've seen, is very, very helpful because you have access to the different doctors, be it the dentist, the doctor for the eyes, and so forth. So it makes life a bit easier, and also there's a security in health. However, so many Germans here also contribute to being healthy by involving themselves in so many different practices that keeps them healthy. So for example, there's a lot of sport here, different sports, so running, mountain biking, football, so plenty, hiking, going into nature like what I'm doing now, something that I also learned here. So this helps these guys fit, like they really live long, up to 80, 90, 95. The majority of people can reach that age. So if you are not ready to risk yourself to be involved in so many physical activities, then this country might not be yours, because you know what I mean. If you don't involve yourself in sport, and then you might feel very lonely here, because loneliness is one of the things that affect many of us as Africans in this country. But if you are not willing to encounter loneliness, depression, then involve yourself in sport. And there are so many groups, they call them Verein here. These are groups of sport that you can involve yourself in, and in that way you get a chance to be fit, but also to connect to the German people. I don't know if you guys know that German people are one of the or German culture is one of the most difficult society to approach or to connect with. So one of the easiest things is just to get involved yourself with these sporting vereins. Then it's easier for you to get to the German society and their culture. And another risk that you might have to take if you want to move here and live an okay life or a better life is to take the risk of learning the language. German language is not an easy language to learn, and I think it's one of the many challenges that people face here, because without the German language, like I said in my previous video, life can be difficult because the language is the communication tool. So for you to live here, you have to learn the language. It's difficult, but it's also doable. You just have to commit yourself to learn it, and you have to risk at least give yourself a year to invest in learning the language. And if you do that, then your life here will go smoothly, so to speak. The third aspect that you need to take as a risk to come here is to agree to the fact that you need to be clean. Germany is a very clean country, and there are a lot of things that are in place that makes it easier for you to get involved in cleanliness. For example, they have bins to throw away any rubbish. At home, you also have bins to throw away rubbish. And at home, there are 3 different types of rubbish that you need to sort out, and they are collected separately. So there is paper bin, plastic bin, and the third one is for the rest of the stuff that doesn't fit in these 2 that I've just mentioned. And this is very, very strict. You have to learn how to sort out your rubbish so that you throw them in appropriate rubbish bins, and so that when the collection comes, it's easier. And they also have a place or a 4th aspect of sorting rubbish. This includes things like furniture, electric stuff, and things like paint and left out rubbish. These are collected separately. For example, the furnitures, the electric gadgets, computers, mobile phones, old beds, mattresses. These are collected at a specific time, and if you have these, you have to first register to a local authority. You have to apply, so to speak, that you have certain things that you need to get rid of, and once you apply, they will let you know through post or email when they will be coming, and you're expected a day before to put your stuff on the street and put them in separate groups. For example, electronics on their own, furnitures on their own, old mattresses on their own, and then they will come and pick them up. So like I said, especially where I come from, this is a non-existent arrangement. So if you come here, it's something that you need to learn. It's a risk, I would say. So family, I will continue to share more of my life in this country so that I motivate you or prepare you for a different life if you move here. And it's a beautiful country, I must say. As an African, it's a beautiful country. It has its own good things going on, but it also has its own bad side. So I'll be sharing both of these themes in my videos. So continue to walk with me on this journey, and let's enjoy this journey together. I wish you a beautiful day wherever you are, and we'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.